好，
Dang, swallow, little one, swallow.
That video. Was that racist? Welcome to Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute. What are you? No, that's a.
What do you know about Black History Month?
Stogie or jerky.
That was not. So, I went to Bargain Market, and I like to get myself some Slim Jims because it's a protein snack for the carnivore. And man, they had these. I feel like I've told this story before. They had these Tabasco flavored ones. They were $5 for $1.
Ooh, even better. What?
$5 for $1.
Those things are very
These things
expensive.
are usually $2 each.
Oh yeah, yeah. Goodness.
Yeah. But Bargain Market has like over purchased stuff, right?
Bargain.
$5 for $1. I bought 60 of them.
Yeah, but Tabasco's it's kind of good
Spicy.
for you, right?
It's a little spicy. Oh man, I just messed up my screen.
I don't know if that.
I really have an echo. Freaking hell.
I don't hear an echo, but
let's get that in here.
Freaking fine to me. Oh dang, what?
Welcome all to M and E. If E ever gets here, save the world. Which is
whoever gets here,
the show where we
who's E?
Elliot.
Oh, I was wondering if you were talking about Edwin, but Elliot's
yeah. If Elliot ever shows up, where we figure out all the problems of the world and then we solve them. Because what's the point in just pointing out a problem if you're not going to solve it? And that's what we're here to do. All right, let me put
I'm
my
down
headphones
with making attempts. The real quick, Tabasco, does that have and the spicy ones, does that have capsaicin in them? Just a really weird thing. I've just been hearing a lot. I've been seeing a lot of stuff pop up on my media consumptions lately about capsaicin being one of the top 5 best things in the world for you.
Beef, pork, mechanically separated chicken, water, textured soy flour, corn syrup, salt, natural flavors, Tabasco brand, distilled water, distilled vinegar, red pepper, salt, paprika, extractives of paprika, sodium phosphate, maltodextrin, pepper brand, Tabasco brand pepper sauce, distilled vinegar, red pepper, salt, lactic acid, starter, culture, barley, malt extract, hydrolyzed soy protein, sodium hydroxide, citric acid, soy lecithin, sodium nitrite. That's what I'm eating. Sounds delicious.
Doesn't sound terrible.
Green says, Mike, you're gay. If gay means happy, color me ecstatic.
Yeah, that's a happy cat right there.
Seem to be a bunch of chickens in the chat calling me gay. Interesting perspective. Why are you gay?
I love my chicken consumption and I love my salmon consumption. Man, I was getting over this sickness.
Just like chickens in the chat.
That's kind of cool. I didn't know there was actually chicken in there though.
Yeah.
The Slim Jims. I mean, I'm glad that there's some. Like, it's not.
I know. I had no idea.
I don't know why I thought it was beef, but regardless, I'm glad it's like a real meat item. I'm just glad it's not like some kind of manufacturer.
Oh yeah, it says right there in the front, made with beef, pork, and chicken.
Oh, frick yeah.
Who'd have known? But anyways, got a lot of people calling me gay in the chat. All right, fair enough.
Dang, you's a happy cat. Like I'm so much freaky gayer now that I've ever, because I made it through this illness over these last few days. I thought I was trying to go through this recent one with no medication, no nothing. I wanted to see how I fared, just all natural, no nothing.
Not even like vitamin D and C, quercetin, and all that good stuff.
Well, no, I usually take my collagen, but anyways, I took a I took a 200 milligram Motrin the other day, and I was freaking on top of the world yesterday. I was all manner of light because I don't ever take that stuff, but I wanted to see if I could do it without any like acetaminophen and all the cold medication that you take, all other stuff. I made it out. I'm on the other side. I feel freaking so much better. I forgot. You just don't want to do anything when you're sick. I couldn't respond to emails. I couldn't do anything. I just didn't want to. But I'm freaking ready to double up my efforts now and make up for all that time lost, and so we can fix whatever needs fixing out there right the heck
now. Sorry.
Dang.
All right. Well, let's get started. What needs fixing out there? Did you see Horseman?
Yeah, actually I did. I saw, what's his name? Who was the guy?
On Chuck Dixon.
Chuck Dixon. I saw his little
I love Chuck Dixon. I do. He's a good guy. And here's the weird thing. All right, so here's Horseman.
Seems like a tender cat. He's very nice.
Yeah, so he wants to basically do a Batman character,
that
right?
Shot.
Mm-hmm. But dang, how do I phrase this? That the people are like mocking that it's called Horseman, like Batman or Spider-Man, but Chuck calls it Horseman, like horseman, someone who rides a horse. Although I don't know, is this helmet supposed to be a horse? It really doesn't. It's just got kind of horse ears and the horse tough thing at the top. And look, that was probably Chuck, because I've talked to Chuck and we were co-creating a character years ago. And he said that it's important that a character has a recognizable silhouette.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So it's like you put a character and he's just got a regular old dome or whatever it is. It's like he doesn't stick out. It's like that's why Batman's so cool, because you can see Batman in the shadow and it's like boom, it's Batman, right? Wolverine. You got to have a cool silhouette. So I was thinking, if Chuck had any hand in helping or working with Joe in designing this character, he probably suggested doing something that would give it a unique silhouette, and it does. But the silhouette looks like Batman with a mohawk.
Those little horse ears. I like. I heard it. His little pitch, or his brief little description of the character on the Rippaverse with a cool Rippaverse background, whatever that video was. I think it was on Twitter. It probably everywhere. But anyways, I heard and I like the they just tell you straight up front, this guy no powers, and he's ready to rumble. He's ready to get out there with no powers.
Last night I had, it wasn't a dream, but dude.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that post.
I went to bed at like 2:00 in the morning, and then we were watching this is it Swedish? I think it's Swedish or Swiss. I don't know, some foreign language show. And I went to sleep and my wife just let it keep running. And so this thing wakes me up at like 5:00 in the morning, just with some foreign language jibba jabbing in my ear. But at that time, I'm like, my mind was like working on this idea. And part of it was very much like a Batman type character who I don't want to really give it away. I'll tell you about it offline sometime. Sure. But it is, just a human guy, but if he's got a superpower at all, it's like he's just super freaking intelligent. So like he can make and design all of the stuff that Batman would need, like Wayne Industries to make, right?
Like a Tesla guy, man. Nothing. Yeah, I've always liked the idea
Yeah.
of Tesla was he was able to like kind of design in his mind, even troubleshoot things and
Okay. Now picture Tesla with access to 3D printers.
Oh yeah, freak. I mean, yeah. I mean, oh man,
Right?
I have to catch myself thinking too much about
Okay,
getting
no,
getting
think of
depressed
this way.
about
Think
why
of
Tesla
Tesla.
was born in the wrong time. You know.
Think of Tesla with unlimited funds and access to 3D printers.
I mean, even though we're holding 80% of Tesla, everything that is responsible for 80% of technology in our lives. Now, I don't mean to say like he didn't accomplish anything, but man, if he had more, yeah, access to stuff. That whole Wardenclyffe Towers storage. Yeah, but anyways, he would even be able to like not role play, go over issues that might arise with his certain ideas he might have in his mind, and he would go over what might be able to even go wrong with them a lot of the time, and just take corrective action before he even started. He would do this with a lot of what he came up with. From a couple of documentaries on that. I like this character. Not to get off on your story, but before I forget.
No, I don't want to talk about my story.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just funny. This came up now, and it's like another street level thing. It's like kind of.
I like it though. I do
It's not
like
like
it, Mike.
you have more than one. I mean, you have Daredevil, you have Batman, you have Punisher, you have all kinds of street level
Oh, Punisher.
characters, and so it's not like if I'm doing one, I'm, gonna be.
Well, if they hear this, one of my favorite scenes in any movie of all time is the scene where Big Daddy from that Kick-Ass movie, Nicolas Cage, went into that warehouse and just demolished all those baddies. And he had all that gear on him, and he was just able to like walk through that entire warehouse full of henchmen or whatever. And that was like one of my favorite scenes of all time. If this guy proceeds to do that stuff, man, I'm in. I mean, that was just one of the coolest things to me.
Right. Sorry, that's the Tabasco.
The Tabasco and the liquor, or is that just ginger ale? What is it?
No, this is dark rum and vodka.
Oh, you're piratey tonight.
It's really good. And welcome to the stage, Elliot.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Elliot, did you are you missing that you're not at MegaCon? All that good stuff going on there?
Yeah, you don't even know.
Wait, are you gonna venture? Are you gonna wander in and consume as like a guest, or you?
No, I can't afford that.
You're not even sweating.
I can't afford that nonsense.
What's going on over there? You were thinking about setting up though at some point.
Yeah,
or you usually do.
Yeah. Yep, but
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's great. Hold on.
Yeah, what kind of tablet action is that?
Yeah, that looks like one of those
note tablets.
This is I did this. This is the Supernote. It's an e-ink device. It's like the Remarkable 2, but it's
Supernote.
I've had this for about a year. They sent it to me to do a review. And
dang, dude.
Oh, lucky cat.
So I did the Hellboy.
Ooh.
Do I have to start reviewing stuff for people to send me free stuff?
That's a good avenue approach to a channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you kind of, if you want to. That's kind of how it works.
Hellboy, is that sort of like Horseman?
He's got some of that. Wait a minute, hold on a sec. Don't go away from him. What's that stuff? He's got some big league chew in that under that left bottom lip. I dig it.
Yeah. You got a big league when you're chewing big league chew. What happened to that?
I know. You know who that reminds me of?
God.
Swallow, little one.
Wow. 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 That kid, this is a big ball of diabetes right there.
No, I mean, it all looks good. It's probably I'm probably eating way
He's like
healthier
making
than
good
anybody in
stuff.
America, though.
Oh my gosh. He's like the personification of a Buddha statue.
Hey,
Oh,
Onig Blood
man.
666 is asking, "Where's the book?" The book is not done. That's where it's at.
El
Oh, Ellie,
Lucro?
you know what I did? You know how on the side you can click on comments? If you click it again, all the comments just disappear.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so they can just scream into the wind with their
That's all right. I don't mind answering. I'm just
Well,
saying it's
Where
just
are y'all
funny how
even
that-
seeing the chat? I can't.
Nah,
I've never been able to
they're
see the
just
chat.
they were just posting like rainbow flags and chickens and Mike, you're
Well,
gay.
just
So
quick question: Do I have?
I just
do I have
turned it
to
off
get-
because I don't care.
Well, because I usually have to bring up another tab and play the delayed YouTube video to see the chat that we're right. Because I can't see the chat in being on stream with you unless there's a way.
Yeah.
I don't-
Well, no, if you're in StreamYard, yeah, you can. It's in the comments tab on the right. But if you click on it again,
Oh
then
my!
it minimizes, so you don't have to pay attention to the comments at all.
Holy crap! I have never knew this existed. It does. It did
Wow,
defaults.
Weldon.
It defaults to private chat. Oh my!
Oh,
goodness.
really?
Yeah, in mine, or maybe it just
Oh, that's interesting.
I never changed
Mine
it.
always defaults to chat.
Well,
but-
it's probably that's how you end your stream. But I bet you if I leave it on comments, it'll default onto comments now. Huh? Never. I just never ventured. I'd never clicked on it. All right.
Well, now
cool.
you know.
Hot dog.
Yeah. Okay. See, now that they know that I'm not reading their chats, they're leaving. So go back and play with your.
One doomed rabbit. Whoa, hey man.
Hey, Rabbit's in there.
Yeah, Chuck Finlay.
What's up, Rabbit?
I recognize. some
Sorry,
names.
when I see the people filing out, then I'll click my comments back on. Till then, I don't need to deal with it. It's just distracting. It's a distraction.
Malin was right. The I saw so on the going back to the horseman. Malin was right. There is a gnarly tangent in there though. That was
Oh,
annoying
yeah.
the crap out of me on that foot, on his right foot.
Uh-huh.
You already know what I'm talking about. Anyways,
I
not
know
not
what you're talking
terrible, but it was killing me. Yeah, that right foot.
This right here.
Yeah.
What's going on?
This right here.
What is that?
It's like his foot is on the building.
Who's-
This is The Horseman. It's Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett's next book for Rippaverse.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
And it was just really funny because apparently, if you went through and you were following all these things on Twitter, Billy Tucci did a character called The Horseman a while ago too.
I saw that.
And then there was another one or two other comic book characters called Horseman. And it's like, I never would have thought to name a character Horseman, but apparently it's been used several times.
Yeah, I had no idea. And then every time I think about the word horseman, I think about the four horsemen. But
Yeah, me too, right?
I can't. But they're always baddies, though, right?
Yeah.
right?
And then he's
So-
got like sort of a chess piece symbol like of the knight, or maybe the horseman. And do they call the knight the horseman in some countries or something?
I don't know. The rook.
No, the rook is the castle.
I'm sorry, the knight.
Yeah, it's a knight.
Sorry.
The horsey. It's either the knight or the horsey. So
I think the character. I don't know. I can't tell what I'm seeing real well, but I think what I see looks pretty interesting. Looks kind of cool design wise. The character. I don't know. I don't know how he stepped on that building like that. Is he a giant?
he's a street level character, so I don't even know why he's got like electrical stuff coming out. I don't know. You know, Chuck
Well,
will
that's
write a
just-
good story.
That's lightning in the sky, bro. I think.
Is
I don't
it?
know. It's gonna have to be.
Crack-a-doom. So
That's
he's
gonna be
falling.
cracking.
I mean, if he's a street level character, it looks like he's falling from a building, which he's not going to be a street level character for very long, or he will be until he hits the street level.
Well, I got a problem with them buildings because that building that his right foot is going up against, the line does not match up with the building line that his toe is pointing to in the perspective. So they're going to have to figure that out. That is not working. Anyways, I like it a lot, though. I do like it a lot. It's pretty cool action.
It's interesting, and I mean,
is this the stuff that's going on in Orlando right now?
Spider-Man.
What we're referring to?
Yeah, they released, or they announced this at Orlando. So
I'm gonna draw this character right
did,
now.
Did they announce it to everyone on the PA system or something?
I don't know how they might have announced it at the panel. There was a huge Rippaverse panel, and then there was an even bigger Friday Night Tights panel. It was like, you want me to look it up? Like,
I saw they had a pretty. I saw the room look. It said no.
No?
I saw the room look pretty full from the one photo I saw.
I mean, what am I supposed to care about? Am I supposed to care about the tights thing? What does that mean?
I don't have a clue what tights is. I've never watched any of that.
Friday Night. Oh, that's like, Nerdrotics. Look at how many people are there.
It looks full.
I mean, I don't really watch that though.
Oh no, but wait.
No, I just broke.
Wait
for them.
Wait. They thought you were in the audience, Elliot.
They did?
Spot Elliot.
Yeah, like right here, this guy. I can't like zoom in on it.
What did you say?
Somebody took a shot of this dude right there.
Wait,
They're
look,
like,
there's quarter
is that
black.
Elliot?
There's quarter black Garrett. I see him.
Garrett's right here.
Where was I? Well, I don't know. I mean, I've been here.
I know, you're here, but apparently your almost clone is over here.
You're here now.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know. There you go.
You're only on here to try and like squeeze out an alibi for being over.
Yeah, you're just pretending to be at home.
Is that what I'm doing? Is that? I just was on my live stream. You can ask my wife. We just had dinner at my friend's house here in Tampa.
I keep forgetting to follow you on Instagram, but I don't really mess around with Instagram so I can catch these Instagram live.
I know.
Yeah.
My wife uses my Instagram account all the time, so now it's like nothing but Tango, and I don't know what else she is. It's like this used to be full of comic book art, and it's like all Tango now. That's all.
I'm trying to do some kind of like mind trick on myself by doing what I'm calling MongerCon. But I don't have anybody at my table because I'm in my desk here and I'm by myself. Like a loser.
You have to be your own fan.
Yeah, I did my own panel. Nobody made it though.
Oh,
it sucked.
How was the speech?
Well, I gave a good one. First, I introduced myself. I said, "Hey, I want to welcome everybody to." And here, oh yeah. Then all I did was I moved over and I got myself in the line. I said, "Yeah, it's me."
Elliot, why aren't you drawing horsemen?
I'm about to be drawing horseman. I gotta find that picture though. You took it away.
Why am I supposed to draw horsemen? Is that what we're doing here?
No, we don't have that. But I'm about to. The question though,
you can do whatever you want, buddy.
Did you retweet that picture,
these
Mike?
earphones are so freaking annoying. I really hate them. Hey, let me see. If I unplug this, am I getting an echo again?
I've never heard an echo.
Echo.
Ooh, echo.
Is it on Chuck Dixon? Where's Chuck Dixon's Twitter?
I love Chuck Dixon.
Yeah, it'll be on. It's on Chuck's.
Chuck.
Well, I don't follow Chuck. I mean, on Facebook we do, but I don't live on Facebook at all. I just have one there in case my dad has to send me a message. He likes to send me weird things.
Hold on. I just looked at the chat and Fuzzy Creature saying EBT. Comicsgate is funded by EBT.
What's EBT?
What is happening in the chat? What are you guys even talking about right now?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I don't know what's going on.
Jason Kuhn says, cool. And how so you buy comics with government food stamps? That be interesting to hear. I don't know. An Echo Power might be cool for Iron Horse Comanche. So Seven really dislikes the name of Horseman, and he
Why?
thinks it should be called Iron Horse Comanche. I don't know.
I like the Horseman name. I like the look of the character. It looks like it reminds me. What I could tell, I can't. The art's a little dark, but it looks like it reminds me of the Swordsman. Oh, that's interesting. Swordsman, Horseman. Excuse me. So
where the freak is this picture? I can't find it anywhere on Twitter.
Oh my gosh, dude! I'll send it to you.
It's not on the any Rippaverse anything.
are you?
What?
Is there some
Look
again?
up
What,
Chuck Dixon.
I'm on.
is that what this is?
Rippaverse.
Is this like a? Is this a? Are we doing Jordan Quarter the Horseman? Is that what we do?
We're not doing anything.
We're doing Sabbath and Quarter this Sunday. It's Sunday over here.
Sabbath and Quarter. Nah. That's fine.
Sabbath.
You know what?
and
It's on his Facebook page. Let me just grab it and copy it.
Drawn and Horseman right now.
Drawn and Horseman. All right, I'm sending it to you on Twitter, Weldon. Are you really gonna draw it?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw right now. Freaking
Nice.
On the tweeters. On the tweeters.
On the tweeters. I seen
I'ma
it to
do
you
it.
on the tweeters.
I'm gonna do initial little.
There's another drawing of it that Kanan did. Kanan did a cover for it.
Yeah, I saw that
I
one.
don't know who did this illustration. I don't think that's Joe,
It is.
right?
It totally
Which
is.
one?
And honestly, please don't draw the boots like that because he's got the knee pads on his shins.
That's cool. What's wrong with that? Maybe he's got really low knees.
No,
No.
no.
Ellie.
This is the kind of thing where I like to take like costumes and stuff that I think like they have potential, but they just, I don't know, something just doesn't work, and like kind of
Yeah, because I
draw
want to
them
do something with his
little
arms.
fudging, right? Yeah, you just fudge things a little bit here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna see a bunch of fudges in the chat.
Get your fudge on.
So why are people in your chat?
I'm
What have you-
speculating that John
What have you
Malin
done, Michael?
is-
What have you
is-
done?
I'm speculating because they were saying a bunch of stuff about John Malin earlier, that John Malin is doing a raid. But I wouldn't know because I don't follow John Malin.
John
And I have
Malin.
him muted on Twitter.
Wait, is this? I wonder if this is done digital. No, those
Lord.
buildings are messing me up. Those buildings have got to go. I can't stand looking at them. I gotta stop looking at them buildings. That little horse on his chest looks like a 2 more than anything. I didn't even notice it forever.
Madness says no, Malin's not streaming. Okay, so where are all you retards coming in from?
Goodness.
Retards.
Well, they're all retards. Look at them. They're all repeating
Wow.
the same stuff because they can't think for themselves because they have no independent thought.
I can't verify that, but
I'm verifying it for you.
okay. Well,
All these people that are rating the show are retarded.
You are certified,
Arlene
verified. Arlene
Arlene
that's
agrees. She says,
my
ha 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 ha, retards.
Oh wait, no, she's not my cousin. She's not my brother.
Make me a mod, Mike. I'll take out the trash. I don't care. They can post whatever they want. It doesn't bother me. Because
No, this
all I
is
have to do
so
is
cool.
click this comments thing and it all disappears. And then I don't get distracted by it at all.
I can never click away again. This is incredible. I've been in the dark for so long.
It's fine. It's
All right.
fine.
Let's draw some freaking huntsman though.
Now, you guys are making me feel bad for not drawing.
Well, you should. Drawings. I mean, I was gonna go to sleep, but then you said, "Hey," and I was like, "Well, I'm just in the bathroom. I might as well come out."
How long were you in the bathroom, Elliot?
Too long.
All right.
Too long.
Emerge forth from the canister.
I was.
I am kind of curious where I'm getting rated from if it's not from Malin stream because they were all
How many
talking
people are watching? What are you talking? When you say raid, is that what you mean?
62. It was over 100 earlier at the peak
Oh,
of the raid
awesome.
before I said that I wasn't looking at their chats and then they left.
Yeah, we are over 100.
That
Well,
was
that's
funny.
good.
Like, as soon as I said I'm not paying attention to the chat, don't have it turned on. Half of the people left.
Dang it.
Well, that's good though. That's just improving your algorithm, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
Now we know what not to do next.
It really does.
So that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Iron Man.
So what else?
I know you told me to scan and post in the last week's Drawn or last Wednesday's Drawn Cry. I got to do that. So I got to scan that stuff and get it posted up wherever you said you wanted it in the Discord.
Mine. Did I post my finished one? I did. I posted it on Twitter.
And
I
finished it after the show.
I heard Dean Cain's on a street. What's Dean Cain doing tonight?
Dean Cain was on Yellow Flash tonight.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh yeah, see here. This is Billy Tucci's.
Was he also in Orlando?
Look, Billy Tucci had a character called Horseman.
Yeah, but that's like saying somebody has a character called Dude. You know, there's a lot of dudes, a lot of horsemen.
Okay.
I mean, if it was the same looking guy, I'd be like, whoa.
I posted. Look at this. I posted this today. Did you see that, Matt?
Hold on. Let me click back over.
It's Common America.
Oh, I didn't.
I posted YouTubing. Sorry. Why isn't this not zooming? Okay. YouTubing. Hold on, let me close this stupid thing. Isn't the only way to be successful crowdfunding. I can't stand this dude, but I got to give him an A for work ethic, probably because he's Oriental. He gets the work done and builds his audience because he delivers a product fans want. He's like Brian Pulido 2.0.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a commentary? Or you?
It was my commentary because I was looking at the Common America and I was like, I looked at and dude, he just keeps building just like Brian Pulido, right? He does his book, he does it on time, he fulfills it, and then the next book, he's building that brand. And so he's just gone up and up and up. He's at 2871 and he does this on Kickstarter. So, these are actually human beings. In a couple years, he's going to be probably over 4,000, backers if he keeps this up at this rate. Just by grinding it out. And I can't stand the dude, but I got to give him props.
He has a really strict alternation going on between Black Ops, Common America, and or is it just those two? Might be one other. I can't really think.
Oh, is that what he's doing? He's
alternates between them, but yeah, it's a strict and very timely schedule.
Where is?
In fact, I was talking to Mark Pellegrini, and they have many books more planned out. They're way ahead on plotting.
Oh yeah, and then here I posted this one today.
God. Oh, I forgot.
Under one of the Horseman things, I was like, "Hey, they stole Horse Cop."
Dang it!
They did. That's me and Brian right there.
Dang you!
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that.
I said I want my royalties, and then I said I won't mention that I stole Horse Cop from Brian here. Hernandez.
Yeah. Thanks.
And Brian says, "Horse Cop belongs to the world."
Damn it, Brian does not belong to the world. I own part of that.
That is freaking brilliant.
I don't know. I did that
public domain,
design, Elliot. I don't know.
How dare he?
I mean,
oh, you tucked his tie in his shirt too. That's hilarious.
Yeah, baby.
That's funny.
Horse package though. Goodness.
Victor for 199 says these are all that harlot Mandy's lovers. Aw, don't say mean things.
That's what I am. I'm a hoe.
I'm
a hoe for art supplies. What's up? I don't know. Just trying to. I can handle it. I'm like Batman. I can handle the pressure. Take that away from Mandy. She doesn't deserve that.
All right, I can't find the
what
thing.
Are you looking for? So what else is going on in Orlando that I'm supposed to be?
I totally forgot. Oh, there. This. Oh, not that one. This one.
What?
This one. I finished it.
And you.
What are you talking about?
In the stream.
Oh, that thing.
I mean, you guys got to see it because we were. Wait, I didn't finish it within the 2 hours, did I?
No, Elliot, did you hang out in the back room for a while that night or not? Because Mike finished it after we chatted for a little bit after stream, and Mike just popped up with a finished piece after a little while after chatting for a while.
When Mike said I'm leaving, everybody's like, I'm leaving. I'm like, oh, so okay.
Did it just shut down when I left?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's time to go. At a certain time, it's time to go. It's so funny. My wife is like, you've been streaming for 5 hours. I'm like, so?
Yeah, because we went a little bit longer on the stream than we normally do, too, because it wasn't necessarily like a time.
Yeah, it was like 3.5 hours. And then we were only in the back room for an hour and a half, so.
Were you really? I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that long. All right, let's do this. Now I got to set up. I got the chat. I got the chat right in the middle of my screen.
Oh, did you see? I had the back of the movie pitch on here too. You want me to read it?
Oh no, yeah.
I want Elliot to read it with the movie.
No, I don't want to read that.
No, leave Elliot alone. Read it.
I don't. That's jibber jabber. You guys are making me read jibber jabber.
No, let Elliot draw.
Dude, we spent all night coming up with a story.
No.
Really?
That was heart wrenching.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are killing me.
I'm gonna read it.
Read it to me.
Gladiator 2. Hey, now you're gonna step on me?
No, I wasn't sure you were gonna start. You just got all slick on me there. I don't know what happened.
Are you gonna do it?
No.
Mike's holding out.
I want Elliot to do it. He's got the movie voice.
No, I don't. I have a very Nuyorican voice. It's gross.
What did you just say?
All right, I will read it now. Gladiator 2. Would you stop interrupting me?
I just cleared my throat.
Well, if you're going to clear your throat, read the thing.
Michael.
You're messing me up.
See,
I'm dying over here.
You're making Matthew upset. Look at you.
I'm still trying to.
My sincere apologies. Hold, please. All right. Gladiator 2, Love and Sand. A love-struck senator has his chance to free the object of his affection when Caesar discovers that Hannibal is at the gates of Rome. Beautiful gladiator he is smitten on, and all her gladiator cohorts are offered their freedom if they join the few soldiers and Praetorian Guard to fend off the invasion. Their gambit successful, they return to Rome expecting a hero's welcome when they are betrayed by Caesar and thrown back into the Colosseum. The senator finds himself in the pit with the gladiators when he voices his disapproval. Too bad for him, all the gladiators blame him for the betrayal. Find out the rest of this exciting tale by watching Drawn and Quartered.
Oh, dang. And then you
Jeff
put
Potts
the link.
Really, when he was trying to do the summary of this thing, he really squashed it.
Maybe that's
when you say squashed, it's not in the positive affirmative.
It's not in the positive of the no.
I like that. Super concise.
Right.
But you didn't put the link to the YouTube underneath that.
Well, no. This is it's above it.
Oh, okay, that works.
This is the follow-up post. So you should have posted your art for yours.
I'll do that. I'll scan it all after I draw this horseman, and I'll scan it all, and then I'll post it. I'll help buffer your post and see if we can cushion it.
Okay.
Add some stuffing around the edges and prop it up a little bit.
All right. Let's see. All right, I got a little bit of blowback. Because I said that Dogman is literally the #1 graphic novel in America. When someone was complaining, Dick Masterson was complaining about the name Horseman.
That was pretty brilliant. I never think about Dogman, but is it still like dominating everywhere?
Yeah, it's the number. Yeah, dude, it sold like 900,000 copies, I think.
Goodness.
It's like crazy.
I'm so torn. I mean, I get it. I'm so torn between the name Horseman. Like, it could sound cool. Later,
Jason.
I don't really know either. Like I like the.
I know to me it's like I could take it or leave it. I'm not thrilled with it. They could have come up with something. I mean, honestly, I think the naming is fairly weak in all of the Rippaverse stuff, including, by the way, Rippaverse.
I actually really like that name, Bloodruth, for some reason.
Bloodruth?
Yeah, that one.
Who's that?
It's all in depending on the person's perspective.
Yeah, it's all subjective.
Nothing can be like definitively determined to be good or bad. It's just so funny to watch. But yeah, I don't know why. When I first heard it a long time ago, the character.
Whose character is that?
Everyone. If you're not a brain dead sycophant, feel free to hang around.
She kind of seems like a Louisiana Bayou resident type character. Really cool. She's got a really cool red jacket. I could be wrong about that. I don't really know, but she seems like.
Where is this from?
She seems real Cajun. Isom 2. She first appeared in Isom 2.
Oh, I haven't read Isom 2.
And I liked it, and I like the name, and I guess she's from what I haven't read the book either, but she's got blood powers or something like that. She uses her blood for something. I don't really know. I want to know more though.
Yeah,
right.
That's not a bad name. Names with blood in them are usual.
Yeah,
Bloodbane.
I like it. It's pretty
cool. Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
I came up the original vampire trilogy that I wrote that became the impetus for the world of Lone Star. I wrote that back in 1999 and it was called Bloodborne.
Oh, dang. Really?
It was before the Bloodborne video game series came out. And it was because my character's name was Jessica Osborne, and she became Bloodborne from Osborne.
Well, again, that's actually a more common term than.
Yeah, I have no idea.
The game has nothing to do with the vampire thing at all.
I don't know. I never played the game.
I've watched it. I love it. I wish I had time to play games like that. But.
That's about the vampire?
Can we, for a moment? Dennis is here. Aloha, Dennis.
Like here?
Dennis.
The Space Burnt says, I thought all the blood names got used up in the 90s.
I know, dude. That's what I was going to say. It's like, ugh. Bloodborne works.
Blood Rain is the vampire game?
Yeah,
what's Bloodborne?
Bloodborne is about.
Bloodborne was a video game.
It is. It's a. Yeah, it is. If you want me to explain it, but it is a game.
I'd like to look up this old game I played like forever ago, and I think it's a Blood Rain game because there was you ended up fighting this menacing vampire boss guy in this first game.
Pacific.
But then I gotta find this game because in the second, I believe it's the second game, you end up being him, and it was such a fun game. Whenever you slayed the baddies, you didn't have to get down and bite their necks. Like he just stood over them and sucked the blood right out of their corpse into his.
Oh my gosh!
What? Dark Souls, I think.
I got a bunch of super chats while I had this all turned off.
What?
I'm going to read them. For $2, Gem Power says John Malin was right. For $2,
Awesome.
Lasher325 says John Malin was right.
Juan Malin.
I told you these guys can't think for themselves. Victor for $1.99 says, who's this handsome fella?
Which handsome?
I assume you're talking about me, Victor. You know the answer to that. Valley Law for $2 says, hail John Malin. Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU for $2 says, this is Doug in persecution dying for your sins. I will hand it to that one. At least that took a moderate amount of brave power. Victor for $1.99 says, freaking Mandy doesn't read super chats.
Who's Mandy?
Mo Sislak for $1.99 says, you love R. Kelly. Pete Callen, dropper of nukes for $2, says Lone Star gay. Cheer Man. See, I'm doing these proper, right? I'm doing these.
Yeah, with
Cheer Man for $1.99 says be gay and drink Fiji. I assume you mean Fiji water?
Fiji?
That's what I drink. I'm gay.
I don't drink that.
Ha! Gay! Victor for $1.99 says pass the collection plate. Praise the Lord. And Victor again says these are all that Harlot Mandy's lovers. All right. Interesting night. All right. So a bunch of these guys are incapable of independent thought, but at least they're capable of hitting that super chat button. Thank you very much for
I gotta
your.
find out this. I gotta find where this super chat button is.
I appreciate it.
That's exciting.
Bearwolf, I'm not gonna highlight your ridiculous post, but I see you. If you really just want to be noticed, Bearwolf, I see you.
Thou hath been seen. All right.
Art, the clown says the Lord will cleanse all of us from our sins. Only if we repent, Art the clown. Only if we accept Jesus Christ and accept his sacrifice for our sins will our sins be cleansed. Otherwise,
Must
you're screwed.
Crap.
Blood Wash, Blood Brain Barrier 7 is coming up with all the fun blood names. Thank you, 7.
I had. What's that say?
What?
Souls like? What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Like souls.
Fuzzy Creature said souls like. I don't know what that means. Is that
Souls
a thing?
like it's when a game is similar to Demon Souls or Dead. What's it called now? It's not Demon Souls. Is it Demon Souls? No, it's called Dead Souls or whatever. That's the name of the guess. The company that makes Bloodborne start off with what they call the Souls games. It's three games that are pretty Dark Souls. There you go. That's what it is. So yeah. So anything that's similar to it, like Life of Pi or P. Lies of P.
Pi.
No. Lies of P. I know. I kept thinking of that movie. Lies of P is it's a very similar game, but it's not Lies of P. Stop. It's about Pinocchio. Has nothing to do with that stupid movie. Not Pinocchio. For crying out loud. Lies of P is like but it's like Dark Souls. It's a very similar style. Actually, that's a really good game. It's got a nice thing going on there.
No, not Bloodline. What the?
Adam87 says religion is debatable. Oh, I love debating religion.
Oh god.
Just ask Weldon.
Me too.
Oh god, both of you.
We should debate religion more often.
Let's go.
I mean, we should get like many other people on streams and just go to town. Just have a free for all more often.
I don't know, time for jibber jabber.
What?
It's too much jibber jabber.
You love talking about religious jibber jabber.
You can't go wrong.
I do, but it's
lots
like
of other things to waste your time doing. We can talk about.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
Well, maybe not tonight is what I'm saying, but some of the
morning.
I'm also not feeling well. I got like this weird cough I've been fighting.
I know. I feel.
Do you have what's it, sympathetic concred?
I think so. Bro. I think I do. I'm so disappointed I couldn't make it to that thing. Oh well.
Yeah. What's your next con?
I don't know. I don't. That's kind of it. I might go to Heroes on Father's Day, but I don't know about that either.
Elliot, if you apply and get into San Diego, I will let you stay at my house.
Mike, I can't afford to fly out to San Diego.
How far away do you live, Mike? Just like half hour away or less?
12 miles.
But I would do that.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mike, I used to stay at this 500 West Hotel, pretty close to the airport, not too far, and it was 11 blocks away, and it didn't take no time. You know where that is? It's down by where the harbor is and all them ships. Anyways.
Over by the Sheraton?
Probably. they didn't. It was so weird because I never really experienced.
Isn't that cool though? Waking up to all those ships and stuff in the harbor.
Well, I just thought it was crazy. They didn't have any air conditioners in that room, but honestly, they didn't really need it.
Yeah. They almost never. You almost never need air conditioning if you live within a mile of the coast.
Yeah, it was crazy. Back when I hit up San Diego a couple times, as I stayed there both times. Anyways, yeah, that's exciting. I need to.
Yeah, let me
I don't
know.
know
Let me know if you're ever going to come back out.
I would, but the only thing, other things, you have cats, bro. The cats try to kill me in my sleep.
Well, look, if you come, take one of the cats secretly so that nobody notices that you do it, and throw her out into traffic.
What?
I could do that.
The other one, Max, you can't hurt Max. Max is king of the house. But Gigi, I'm just waiting for her to die. I'll be honest.
Cats.
It's one of those cats. She's really cute, but cats are supposed to go in the litter box. That's all I'm saying. If you don't go in the litter box, you're not a proper cat. Not a proper cat. I don't know why I'm feeding you.
It's true. It's true. Cats, baby cat.
Right? If I wanted to pick up poop, I would buy a dog. That's the whole thing. That's why you get a cat instead of a dog, because you don't want to freaking pick up feces.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Yeah, I don't like cats, but the problem is that's I'm allergic to them.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm very allergic to them. Not when I'm allergic to them. Then I feel like I have an asthma attack. And I don't even have asthma. Oh well. But yeah, man. So I didn't get to go. Man, I'm sad. So I don't know. Somebody, I did a drawing with someone last year. They contacted me. I did a commission where I drew someone's wife as a zombie. This is a very strange commission. I was like, "Are you sure that she wants this, bro?" And she's like, "Yeah, she's gonna love it." And so I said, "All right, you're
a drawing of my wife dead."
I know, that's what I said. And then he liked it so much that he had me draw himself dead. So I said, "Well, I guess you're sick in the head. Let's go for it." And so but anyway, he came back and this year he said, "Notice you weren't there." He has a show in Jacksonville. He's asking me he wants to let me be there. I'm like, I guess, man, I hate traveling, and so I like traveling to where I know where I'm going, because I don't want to waste my time, especially with cons nowadays. They're not as lucrative for me. So I'd rather just stay home and work from my day job. But if it's a good show, I don't mind going. So otherwise, I might go to Heroes again if we can make it up there.
When is Heroes?
It's on Father's Day. June something. It's always the weekend of Father's Day.
Gosh, I forgot. It's like
my kids hate me anyway, so it doesn't matter. I can go. It'd be great.
Man, y'all let me know when y'all want to set up at a convention. Well, let's all go hang out at a convention.
You should go to
one of these days.
I
would love to get all the D&Q crew.
Oh my gosh, that would be freaking awesome. Dang, Mike, you could dig out all your old banners. That would be so great. I took that idea that you had those big roll-up banners, and I still do that at my shows.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're out in the garage somewhere.
It's been the best thing I ever did, man, for my show.
Pablo says, people ask for weird stuff for commissions sometimes. Oh, yeah. There's this one guy here in Southern California. He goes to all of the Southern California conventions, and he requests very peculiar and very particular drawings of mermaids.
Wait a minute, you talking about Adam Post?
It's not Adam Post, no.
Hey, really weird story. Man, what year was it? Adam Post messaged me like I knew a guy he knew, and gosh, my pencil went across the room. How did that happen? He messaged me. It had to have been more than 10 years ago about drawing a mermaid's book. I still have a bunch of reference he sent me, but I couldn't do it at the time.
He must really dig Mermaid.
Mermaid.
You guys ever you know what, that's not a bad thing to do for May, like one of those DNQ things, like when they do Mermaid, and we could do a bunch of mermaids and stuff like that. That could give you a lot of fodder for that sort of thing.
I have a mermaid drawing that I did back in Mermaid a year or two ago, and I freaking loved it, and I have big plans to use it, and I don't know what the heck I did with it.
I was thinking about your cats the other day, man. I was talking to someone about it. I was like, man, this dude did some killer cats. And
Oh, I thought you were talking about my cats.
Hell no.
You mean Matt's lucky cat drawings? Okay.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Elliot, I just did like 50 more not too long ago. Because I just crank. If I focus on it, I can do like 8 to 12 a day.
Where's Max?
Depending on the complex of the character.
Mm-hmm.
And I just did a whole bunch of freaking anime ones. If you want, we'll flip through some of them. I did. What did I do? I did Spy Family. I did a Chainsaw Man cat. Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. I think you should have
one. I did a clean one and then a gory one. Yeah, it's ridiculous. What'd you say, Elliot?
I think you showed that to me not too long ago, but that's anything. I love looking at that stuff. Your stuff is awesome. Your style in particular, your method of constructing imagery, that looks really cool on those cartoon characters. So this tablet thing is pretty cool, man. I rediscovered it because on YouTube, they must be really pushing Remarkable, that company. Supposedly that one's a little more like paper. This one feels like you're drawing on, like you're writing on a pad. But anyway, nevertheless, this thing's very interesting.
The stylus is crazy. It looks like a pencil.
It's a Lamy pen. This is they did in conjunction with Lamy. That company does fountain pens and other wall points. It's a German, I think, company. It says it right. Well, it says it right here. It says Lamy on the side. And then they laser etched my name on here too somewhere. It says Elliot. They really went.
Wow.
They were like,
what did you rate it in your review?
I loved it. I didn't give it a specific rating. I just talked about the what it is. So it's called an e-ink device. It's not. It's so Remarkable has an advertisement out right now and they call it monotasking. And the idea is that all these devices, like the iPad, as much as I love my iPad, it's so like there's so much distraction on it. You know, whether it's prompts come up, oh, you got a message here, email, you know, like, oh my gosh, can I just do one thing? And so this right here is really good for that because it only does one thing. It's very limited in terms of.
Yeah, you don't get Wi-Fi on that or internet, or do you? Can you get your emails on it?
It has very limited no emails. I can read my Kindle books. I mean, again, it's not for everybody. It's not I was showing it to my boy, and he was like, you can't even like zoom in or anything. It's just like what you're doing. It's just a digital version of what you're
on a piece of paper. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I like about this is that what I like about it as far as the digital aspect is it gives me features like I can shrink something with like transform tool. I can select it and it gives me a transform bound border to do this kind of thing.
Oh,
but
that's so interesting.
Yeah, but and I'm right now I have it on. It's only in black and white. And it's got, as far as colors go, it's got white, light gray, darker gray, and then black. These are the only sizes. It's super limited, super limited. But I like it for that because then I can just.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, and it keeps things simple, and you just keep being, for concepting. This is great. It's like what you're doing.
Real quick, what kind of do they come in different sizes? I mean, I imagine you probably don't need like a gigs of space, or do you have Does it specify
This show itself has become a review for this tablet.
how many gigs
Well,
of
yes.
documents you can have on there?
Well,
Hey,
this
wait
is
a
a
minute. We're
20.
reviewing this thing on my show. Shouldn't I get a free tablet?
Sure. Here, Mike, take it. Take it. Can you reach it? No. Oh. No. So this is only 26 gigabytes, but the files are only like kilobytes large.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's all in black and white, right?
Yeah, it's not. There's no, and it's really easy. Like it stays charged for a long, long time. The only thing is these are pricey. They're
really?
very, very pricey. Yeah. So that's the only downside. But I just saw that I saw Remarkable 2 on Amazon for $450. But I saw a guy do a review of his, and he didn't get one for free. So don't worry, Mike. But he's had this for a couple years, and he's a guy. He has 2 different YouTube channels. He does like mountain biking stuff, but he's like that's what he praised it for. And so it has like here I can add pages, right? So I could do a regular white 8mm rule, 9mm rule, the dot one, the grids, engineering grids. Like it has. I don't know what a CNC is, but it has Arabic line rules, college rules. There's even setups for like calendars. I could build a calendar on here. That would I can do anything.
Is he not clear to you too, Weldon?
You're skipping out a little bit, Elliot. I wasn't sure if it was me either.
What happened?
You skipped out a little bit.
Yeah, you were getting a little real warbly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just a connection. It's not your fault.
Warbly.
So yes, and it's super light. This thing is like if I try to use my iPad, I can hold this in my hand and draw on it, right? With just holding it in my hand, and then I can just do other stuff. So it doesn't. It really isn't designed for art though. It was meant for writing. But if you can write, you can draw. So they said it to me. And that's how I got a hold of them. Is I saw some people doing stuff. I asked about it, and they said, "We'll send you one out." I said, "Oh, okay." And
they spotted your social media reach.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, this guy's got lots of fans. We're gonna sell millions of copies." And I know, I didn't, but it's still a nice device. I mean, for
just giving you a free tablet. They didn't pay you or nothing, huh?
No.
Man.
Why the tablet? I think this thing's like $600 when I first got it. Yeah, it was expensive. Dang. This is the larger one. Yeah, it's cool, man. I gave them a review. It was a good overall. I went through all the features that I could, think of, and I went through everything. Then now they've got this an app in the store that's supposedly a drawing app, but I don't know I can't seem to access it, so I have to call them and see if I'm doing something wrong.
Well, question: can you download or upload images that you've already drawn onto the tablet?
As a matter of fact,
work off of those.
So somebody wanted me to ink something the way I was inking that She-Hulk.
Yeah. And
they thought I was really trying to figure out how to do it. So I was able to kind of do something similar on the iPad from my buddy, the guy that commissioned me. Let me show you. But I couldn't. So I figured out that I can export images, but the way it's set up, low battery. The way it's set up. It's not. You're not supposed to. Like you kind of see what I'm drawing there in gray. So I did this. This is what I did today. Yeah, so I was able to kind of simulate it with but it's real nice and rough looking. This is I used True Grit Texture Supplies. It's called the Rusty Nib collection. So I happen to have that set. But it came out cool, right? This has a real nice classic ink style.
Definitely, man.
I pulled it off pretty good, I think.
The brush look like? This is gonna get so in the weeds for people who aren't artists.
The brush is whatever this is. It's just a line, but it's got a lot of texture to it. So when I was going. It's Risky number 4. So like if I was to ink, it's real dirty. It's got a real dirty look to it.
Oh yeah, it's almost like a pencil.
Rhaegar, it's the Rusty Nib collection. As a matter of fact, I looked it up on.
No, you heard him right. He called it the Rusty Nip collection because
Oh.
he's racist against Orientals.
Oh, is that what he's trying to say? For crying out loud. Anyway, this is on True Grit. This is True Grit Texture Supply. This is for those of you, it's available for Photoshop. It's available for Procreate, Affinity, and Clip Studio Paint. But this is the collection.
They're not paying me to advertise.
I'm trying to bring some value to your viewers. How about that? Besides that, my battery's going to die on my iPad.
Your
So, yeah.
personality is value enough.
I don't think that is. I don't think people
Oh,
care.
no.
But so that's what I was trying to do, and so I can. But what I figured out, I can definitely export the image. So yes, and I was able to export it to Procreate for. Actually, I did it with She-Hulk. Here, I'll show you what she looks like. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's all right. But it's not as clean, obviously, as the
very sketchy.
Yeah, it's very sketchy. Absolutely very sketchy. I think what I did for my buddy is a little bit nicer. But that's because I'm doing what artists always do. We always take something and like roaches, we're like an invading organism and we start trying to change what it was intended for. This was not intended to draw because I was like, I can export a file, but I can't import the file to draw over. So like, that's too bad. I was really hoping, but I like the sketchy look of this though. It feels good. It's dirty, and I could just get some.
Bloodmonger. Elliot, trademark that.
Oh crap!
Blood monster.
Wow.
Circle C. I got it. Or TM
and Circle C.
And R. It's registered.
Yeah.
Registered, copywritten, and trademarked. Boom.
It's Elliot's. Blood Miller says. I'm not sure that's where we're going. I should show what I've been working on with my NFT collection.
Can I get a heck yeah on that?
I'm going to be launching the Dawn Mafia Trump NFT collection pretty soon. I'm just waiting on when they're going to launch that. It might be next month, though.
Wait a minute. You're not launching that, or you're part of your group is?
It's a frat collection, so it's part of the frat house. But the dev work is being done by Soakverse, who does 21, 52, 21, 52. They do a lot of dev work over in their own property or their own token called Soakmont. These guys are great. They're doing something that I think is a genius utility. Is they actually took the money from their NFT their original NFT collection, I believe, or their token. I can't remember which it was, one or the other, and they buy resorts, and then if you own the NFTs or the token, the money that comes in from the resorts goes into the value of the NFTs and the tokens. So it's like that's a real world crossover with Web3 stuff. So I'm like, that's cool. All right, stop screen, present.
That's extra righteous.
Share screen. La da dee, la da da. So I just started doing hand powers from the hand.
Ooh.
It was like the first one I did. Sort of a swirling.
Oh crap.
And the powers come in all these different colors. So it's like, let's see, what else do I have on here? And then I had these background powers. Hold on, let me give this guy full opacity. And then you have these, like, this is a water power.
Oh, no.
These are all power ups, right? This is like nebula power. And this one's like sort of a Spidey sense. But like I said, these come in all the different colors. So yellow, green, purple, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Bloodhand. Is there a blood coin? Oh, that's a good question. I have no idea.
Do you when you're doing these effects, are you considering doing like cyan, magenta as colors?
I generally do yellow, red, green, blue, purple, and then sometimes I do a white and black, depending on
You should consider that, because that's great for because you have the full range as for RGB. Those kinds of colors are good. They look really when they pop real nice on screen. Since this is always on the screen, you'd be surprised. I think, especially if you start doing females, that'd be fun too. So they can have like
yeah, that'd be another series.
But I'm saying
I like
still use it.
Cool.
Yeah, that was cool. With the techno power.
Yeah. Then this is like,
oh, that's dope.
Psychedelic. Yeah, he's vibrating.
Oh,
dude,
that looks like what happens in my bathroom. What?
Get the static electricity.
That's funny. Let's get staticky in there.
No, I like that. I thought of a name. I'm gonna trademark it. His name could be Emissions.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
This is like sort of a. Is that bright enough?
No.
Oh no. Here's the opacity.
Slightly.
Right.
Oh, Daredevil.
Yeah. Sort of a mind power thing. So.
That's pretty dope, man.
This one's cool.
Kamehameha.
Oh no!
What happened?
What happened? I don't know. Here's my Trump.
For crying out loud.
Dude. What do you mean for crying out loud? It's Trump.
The lucky suit.
He's awesome. And then I can change it to the
Is he a leprechaun? What is that?
Yeah.
No, he's not a leprechaun. That's the Willy Wonka.
Did look like a.
Give him the...
Oh, really?
Hey,
what are those bows called? Is there a specific name for those neck bows?
The big bow. I don't know. All right, let's get back to the other one.
Bow tie? Yeah. Is that just a bow tie?
Jumbo tie?
Is that what it is? Jumbo.
So I don't have his hands. Actually, let me put these claw hands on.
Yeah, claw hands.
Oh crap!
These are actually like claws from my old character I made in high school. His name was Okami Red. Getting the sword hands.
Why would you call him Okami?
Or the Minimac hand. Or the Deagle, the golden Deagle.
Oh wow. My goodness!
Wow, that's fancy.
You should swivel it and sword. Can you? Quick question: Can you rotate that Deagle just out of curiosity?
No, I can't rotate it. It's not a 3D asset. I drew it.
No, I didn't mean. No, you can rotate 2D assets. I just wanted to. Can you try it for me real quick? Can you go back to the Deagle?
Rotate it.
Oh, I'm about to show you. Just you know how you hit Control T in Photoshop and you can rotate items. Can you do that here?
Oh my gosh!
I just want to see if you can aim it more upward.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like instead of him coming out, he's going up more.
There you go. I just want to see.
It goes right off the screen.
Yeah, but it looks better.
That's why it doesn't do that, Matt, because it goes off the screen.
Well, okay. I didn't know that there was screen hindrance.
There's limitations.
But you know, if you did, it'd be a lot cooler if it was.
You know what, Matt? It's time for you to shut up.
Right.
Kirby Crackle.
We have arrived at the limitation of Mike's patience. Kirby Crackle.
Got the Kirby Crackle.
Crackle.
We got the
Snap, Crackle Pop.
Go to Wiggly Woggly Woo.
Toxic Crackle. I dig it.
Oh, mustard fire.
This was kind of silly, but
I like that one though.
That's cool. That's
Oh,
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
Got the Crack-a-lacka.
Ooh, Crack-a-lacka.
Got the Shigunagunga.
I'm sorry, what?
Shingaringunda, Shingaring-day.
We got this one, which is sort of a nebulous amoeba.
Ooh, that's kind of interesting.
Power up.
This looks cool.
This is like an electro power up with the sparkles. This one's like the Nine Tails electro.
Naruto.
This is the Gears.
When I think I can control machines.
This is the Spiggity Sprack.
I like the snack spaghetti. That's like what's her name? The girl from X-Men. Yeah, Jubilee. That's what's
yeah, there you go. And here's just Gears.
I like that one. That's a better.
That's cool. I control gears and mechanical things.
I like this one.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And then this one's cool too.
Oh, that's the one I was waiting for. Yeah, number 28. Yeah,
that's the Adam.
To get to that one.
How about this one? Almost like
he
a
looks
teleport.
like he looks like he just swiveled. He just did a little circular slicing motion.
And then this one is like the Superpower Frenzy.
Oh crap!
Or psychedelic 60s.
I don't know if that's all I've done for backgrounds.
I have hippie powers. Oh, what's going on there? Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna max him out, and then I can turn this off. And I have these different boots. Different boots. I got these boots. I got these boots. I got these boots. And all of these boots come in separate, a bunch of different colors. So
they come in different sizes, though.
These are the Cyclops boots, right?
Why can't you have
the
like
old
size
classic
10?
pirate boots? These kind of funky,
like wrestlers. These are
These
cool, Mike. Man,
oh, those are.
You
cool.
like it?
I like it.
See, Elliot's the only one knows what the actual utility for this
Yeah,
thing
and I'm
is.
liking it.
Look at those robot legs.
Mecha legs.
Hey, what's up, man?
Like a hole.
Yeah. Oh, Quasar legs. Yeah. Oh.
We got like.
Are those hooves?
They're not hooves.
You should do hooves.
They got split toes, okay?
Yeah, but do hooves. It's like a mutant.
They can throw on his. Look how you just layer stuff on there, man. It's cool.
Oh, I used to be a gladiator, and now I'm a Ninja Toe.
Yeah. Or how about a black
Beauty. Yeah, what's up? That's what's up.
Yeah, let's see what else we got.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Oh wait, this is where.
Oh no!
I don't want to get into that. I'm over that.
I don't know what that is. What's this? Oh, what are these things going to be, Michael?
More boots.
More boots.
Strapped up boots with the knee pads, and then check that out, and throw some shoulder pads on there. Actually, let's do this one instead. I like this one. And then the hands with the squat laser gun.
Have you considered like a camouflage guy, like a spandex camouflage guy? That'd be cool. That way you can do like military boots and be like, oh my gosh, he's like super soldier.
True. But you see how many freaking
you got pants right there. That could be your G.I. Joe pants. Your soldier pants. Because I was gonna say you can do tanker boots too. Those are cool. If you ever get a chance to look up to what tanker boots look like.
I don't know why I didn't flatten any of these layers. These are like all.
I like the light gray and black.
Hold on, let me turn this chest.
Maybe you were gonna change colors or something.
Oh my gosh, I didn't do anything. This one's
Seven is still giving you all kinds of blood names. It's just
bloody
cool.
lip. J-Tune says, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to... Fuzzy Creatures, I still can't believe people buy this stuff. You know what? I've put a lot of time into this. This is true, because I've got a very particular utility in mind for this collection that is going to blow your mind.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, it's I'm not given to overemphasizing or like over exaggerating in this type of thing, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm impressed with it.
Check out this helmet.
Oh, that's a cool helmet. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah, that's like a horseman. What?
Looks like he's got some. See, I like how that gun's pointed up.
Yeah, but the deagle's too big, dude.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Right, let's see his chest piece.
Blood deagle.
I own a mini deagle.
And then his
a mini deagle. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, mini desert eagle. It's a 9mm is what it is.
Is it a Meagle Deagle?
That sounds like a baby eagle.
That's what it is. It's a baby eagle. That's what it is.
Shut up. I'm just kidding with you.
No, that's exactly what they call it. Google it. It's a baby eagle.
Google it.
Oh, I forgot. So here's the thing I was going to go through. And I was going to go through and do different...
letters?
All the letters.
That's a great idea.
All right, so I got P...
P Money. P Diddy. P Momo.
Q.
P in the bathroom.
P Hassle.
R.
Oh.
S.
Oh my goodness.
T.
Where's the J? I gotta do a jerkmonger version.
Look at the V. Look at the V.
That's pretty cool. W.
X. X is so overused though. Y. Look at that Y. That's cool, huh?
That is cool.
I like the Y. Z.
See?
Oh, that's one of the better ones. Mm-hmm.
What about E and F?
That's on a different one. Hold on.
I need an E, F, and a J.
You skipped a couple, yeah.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me put some more boom in it. Come on.
All right, there's O, N, M, L. I still have to do all these. This thing's going to take a minute. J!
There it is. Jerkmonger.
Jerkmonger.
That's me now.
Oh.
J-Tune says, that would raise some eyebrows. A hero called Q with a giant Q on his chest. Yes.
I didn't think about that.
Are we going to get like, does these guys get beards too? I just need to get a bald guy with beard.
A bald guy with beard. Look, I totally used my superhero G for G.
Wow.
F.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Fernandez. D. So I need to do all these.
Where's the E? Where's the E? I like that.
E.
That's a very educational concept.
Devin said it would be more efficient if you were painting on a 3D model. Yeah, but then it wouldn't be me just drawing. And that's what this is.
You should just use AI.
Oh,
dude, right? I don't think I've even done all of these designs yet.
That's cool.
All right, let's go. Hang on, let me open something else. Gallery. Any hair? Well, I've got the different. Yeah, you'd have to go like way back, almost to the beginning. Let me see if it's on this one. Yeah, here's the hair one. So sorry, he's naked.
But and He's a bit androgynous. What's going on?
Here's the different hairs. Here, let me just. There we go.
Man, hair makes a difference.
Oh, Bruce Lee.
So we got lots of different hair styles.
So you're not trying to like.
It's me.
Oh,
Hey, it's the Miller. Look at that. It's me.
And all of these hairstyles have all the different hair colors. So
That's
they're
Matt
all, oh,
Weldon.
really?
Yeah.
Dang, how the heck did those?
Heyo!
That used to be me.
The number of layers, goodness.
It's gonna be so many different layers, dude. So
If you're doing all the different colors per hairdo, gosh.
Here, let's strap on a costume for dude.
I'm not fooled by that costume.
different
I saw
masks.
his empty crotch.
Sally. Oh wait, he needs anyways.
Are
Alright,
you
so we
done?
got this, we got these. Which he
Nice.
should have hair if he's got that one on. This
Well,
is
what
very
kind of blonde guy have that? I can have that.
Marvel.
Yeah, it is.
Well, let's see.
Oh,
I
that's
actually
weird.
like this one.
Who like that? That is so wild. His name is Mind King. I don't know. Does he get triggered when he bumps something with one of those little
Because like Bughead.
extrusions?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's Minehead.
Wait, what are those little things? Are they? You should call him Depth Charge.
So these actually look cool when you mask them up too.
I'm gonna call my next character Depth Charge. Too late.
Something like that. All right.
I named the G.I. Joe that.
Put some hair on him
Oh.
too.
They did?
No, I did.
Wait,
That was
really?
cool, man. Yeah, I got gift cards for Amazon. I had pre-ordered the new 60th anniversary Navy SEAL G.I. Joes. And I named them, but I didn't call them Depth Charge. I almost did.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess that name. It's not terribly. It had to have
Sure.
been used.
It's good.
sometime.
All right.
Who
So I don't
cares?
know-
Use it. I don't care. I named my guy Wipeout.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Anyways,
He used to be a surfer. Now he's a Navy SEAL.
roll up face.
That was great, bro.
Dang.
Gosh, that's taking up all your memory on your iPad right now.
It's taking a lot. This is the one I'm having trouble with.
Are you saving? By the way, are you saving these? Like uploading them so I could?
Yeah, they're all on Dropbox. There's
Good.
so many. There's so many. I love this shoulder pad,
Mhm.
but it's gonna cause me problems with different helmets.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I can use it or if I'm gonna have to go in and what do you call it? Curate the collection. So what I'll probably do is once I've got all of my layers done, and then we generate. What I'd probably want to do is generate 20,000 instead of 10,000, and then go in and delete the half that aren't. I mean, I just want the better half, right? Which is going to take a long time with 20,000 illustrations. And then on the ones that have any kind of misalignment stuff, go in there just by hand and fix stuff.
Yeah, the ones that are not like compatible with each other. You have to
Yeah,
mess around with
because
them a
like
little
I
bit.
don't want to get rid of these shoulder pads, but if
Mhm.
this lines up with a helmet like this, look at that. It causes problems.
Mm.
Yeah,
Right.
I think it's an easy fix though. I think you can.
It's an easy
It's not
fix.
terrible. No, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I think it is how you can fix it is you got to make sure that the shoulders are always in the front.
I can't because then the helmet has to the helmet also is the headpiece. So it's like because you have one shoulder behind him and one shoulder in front of the head. One
Uh-huh.
shoulder behind the head, one shoulder in front of the head. So that causes a problem.
Oh, and the two shoulders are on the same
Yeah.
layer. Is what you're saying.
Well, why don't you
And
do this?
a lot of hold on, a lot of the shoulder stuff, it'll also have neck gear, and you want the helmets to go over the neck gear.
Okay, what about this? What about this?
Copy and paste one.
Why don't you do the shoulders separate from each other? That way you can have a foreground shoulder that goes in the front.
That would be insane.
That way you can have guys with one shoulder pad.
That's probably doable, but
yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Not entirely sure. All right, Pablo. Good night, brother.
Good evening.
Q Battery, why don't you think for yourself instead of being told what to think? Thank you. So that, and I've got these sort of basic shoulder get-ups.
Yeah, it doesn't work with that guy for sure. I see what you're saying, but
it's going to be yeah.
Yeah,
so it's going to be a lot of work, but I think, when people realize what the utility is for this project, and then, it's going to be pretty cool. So I think it's going to be cool. Look at that. People can't even look at that and be like, oh, that's a bunch of different layers. It just looks like an illustration.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Victor says, make him look like the Predator. Well, the idea is that these all look like unique intellectual property characters.
So, yeah, I realized that whenever you started going through the hairs, even the hairs, you avoided making the hairs look like anything ripped off from any other character, too. All the hairs look unique. Hairstyles.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did that intentionally, but...
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to make it unique, so...
It's working. It's freaking unique. It's freaking cool.
I like this belt, although I don't think it matches with this outfit.
Well, why not? Why not? Why can't you have it? I want it.
Okay, fine, then. It does.
It doesn't. It's not terrible. I mean, that olive green for that compared next to that regular green.
If you had a different color belt, it'd be awesome. Make it a green or blue. Come on now, back up.
Make that a real. Take that other really green and make it lighter.
See, this belt looks more like it matches this, or this
true.
One.
Definitely. Man,
this one
got so many cool designs. Gosh.
This one. How about this chest piece? No, this one. That, and then throw that belt on top. Huh?
Come on now. Come on.
Hey.
Back it up. Back it up. Come on. Jump back, smack somebody, mama. Come on. Oh, that's cool.
And throw some red hair on him.
What's up? Come on now.
Oh, that's a freaking cool looking cosmic red hair.
All right, let's see what else we got in here. There's just so much, dude. Look how many things. And they're really big files. Like, they're 3300 by 5100. So it's going to be like a super... I hope I can even get away with that size of an NFT. You know?
Uh-oh.
Probably not.
If not, then I'm going to have to go in and resize all of these stinking files, which is going to be a huge pain in the butt. But whatever. I like these half and half colors, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I love the two-tone outfits, man. That's a really cool... I dig that fin on him. It's like way better than Yondu's fin design.
Yondu.
Ooh, cool.
Oop.
I'm naked.
I was naked again.
How the crap do you get that?
That looks awesome.
Yeah.
You've really gotten a lot to work, though. To just be clicking about and getting a lot of compatible.
And what I need to do is somehow branch it so that we're not when you're branching the NFT selection, right? Because it's all automated. I want to branch it so that I'm not using too many contrasting colors. So like I'll have to line up like the blues into one zone and then like the greens in another zone and like try to branch them so that they work together. Because I want maximum, visual appeal, not like a bunch of clashing items like, oh look, he's got purple pants and a green belt and a red helmet and all that kind of stuff.
I'm telling you, I think you can do the front ground, foreground, background shoulders. I think that can still work. Because I'm thinking, because you have to have it in an order anyway. Like some of these are overlapping. Like this right here is overlapping different pieces over other pieces, right?
Yeah.
So all you got to do is just make sure that the shoulder pad is on the front layer. When you find this time, that's always up front. That way, like, because I can see you have like I like when characters are asymmetrical too. They have like a shoulder pad on one side, like a road warrior or something like that.
Yeah.
So that could be pretty cool, man. And then sometimes you'll get them with both pads. And now what you will get is mixed pads. That's something if you don't want that, that's different. Want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then shut my mouth and call me a jelly donut.
I'm trying to maximize what I can. Hold on a second. Q Battery. Why is anyone streaming to 16 people? The absolute hubris. I can get more interest on Party Line in the 90s. Clue Battery. Why are you here?
Valid question.
You bought a lie, dude. You're letting someone else think for you. You've been manipulated. I don't know what to tell you, but do some research, think for yourself. Nobody is as evil as Ethan has painted me to do, except possibly Ethan. And I'm streaming to whoever's watching because I'm hanging out with my friends because that's what people with friends do. It's weird. Some people don't understand that.
Hot day.
It's foreshortened. What? Wait, anything? Been a long time. Thanks for showing me how to draw an ulna. Okay, I've never told anyone ever in the history of my life that they're going to hell for not hating Ethan. Sorry, I don't know where you pulled that out of, but you're now a liar. So,
who taught you how to draw what? What was that just came out? What's an ulna? Hold on, I know. Is that a ulna? Where's that bone? Crap. I should know this. Is that in the leg?
Is it one of the forearm bones?
Maybe.
Ulna and radius, right?
I think you're right.
Like the wrist.
First, I thought it was in the mouth, but I guess not.
It's in an appendage. It's either a leg or not. I thought it was a leg.
Elbow.
Elbow.
So that's one of the two forearm bones, right? Because that's the elbow.
Yeah, the elbow's wacky when he changes.
So it's the ulna and the radius, right here.
Excellent. Okay. Anyways, all right. You can proceed back to the hate fest.
I like hate. Hate.
Man, Mike, who was it? You that posted, or maybe where did I see this? Was it old? What's that old? The original Godfather of like scary movies.
What?
I'm so bad with names. I can't remember.
Talking about Ed Wood.
Black and white. The guy in the syrup in the shower. Who the freak did that?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
Oh yeah.
I was watching a little interview with him, and he said one of the most profound things, man. And it's so true. All hate is literally wasted energy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cashed in, wasted, expended energy that could have been used elsewhere to far more.
Yeah, I just timed that idiot out for half an hour because.
Oh, who got timed out?
Total waste of time. Clue Battery. people who just suck up all that vitriol and hate and then come and target it at me, it's like, why? And then why am I going to listen to it? More importantly, why am I going to sit here and listen to you just it's like, that's
So
honest
true.
to my time.
Why would you do that?
Specifically, how arm muscles, extensors, and flexors don't attach to the ulna. I did.
Was this recent, Mike, or a long time ago?
I have no idea.
There's things you taught me that I mean, that you guys from years
But
ago
you've
that I
completely
still
forgotten.
no that I still show appreciation for and implement into my stuff like it was yesterday, years ago.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, so this
Dude,
may have been an old lesson.
If I had the time and the like, I wanted to schedule it. Like, remember we used to do the
critiques.
art critique show?
Oh, dude, I've been thinking about that so much. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was fun.
that was so much fun, and people like
I think that people
would talk,
appreciated it.
send me messages like, yeah, like months or even years later, and be like, that really helped me, and blah blah blah. I was like,
one of my favorite things you taught me was that whole thing about the latissimus going into the middle of the arm versus that. That's why I was like, man, that really did help. I didn't realize it was messing up my anatomy that much.
I'm glad I could help. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I still have trouble with leg muscles, and I'm like constantly going back and referring back to anatomy and stuff because I don't know, for some reason it doesn't.
Like, I had fun with these.
Kevin's
Yeah,
really
only
good.
recently am I starting to do leg muscles decently. Like, I got like I was really proud of these little leg muscles from the other night. Just simple, because I always get that thing and wrong, whatever that tendon is that crosses up.
Yeah,
and then
that'd be fun. Let's do a little leg anatomy.
But man, I'm only starting to figure out leg stuff now at 43.
All right, let's see. Just for fun, let's do a little leg anatomy.
Let's change
So
someone
you've got your hip bones, your spinal column, and then you've got your femur going down here. Actually, let's extend this one over here. Kneecap. So you've got a muscle connected to your hip bone, and that goes around to your I don't know where does it. I think it actually connects to your what are these bones called on the bottom side of the shin bone, right? So that's the one you're talking about, right?
That goes on that far.
I think it does. Right, and then you've got the quadriceps. You've got the first one here that comes out over that. This is going to get really messy. And then this one comes up also, I think, to your hip bone. But it's got this weird divot because it's like, it splays out like this. And then you've got another down here. So I think that's why they're called quadriceps, because like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was the fourth one at?
Here.
Well,
this looks like 1, but I think it's 2. I think that's why they're called quadriceps.
Okay.
And then your butt, gluteus maximus, connects from the behind, like here. You've got this folding in beneath this bulbous part of the quadricep here on me. And then you have other muscles connecting from the interior of your crotch. to the leg underneath this muscle. Right. And you've got your kneecap. And again, I think this is the muscle that folds around here.
That strap one, yeah, I think.
Yeah,
you're right.
this one I think folds around here.
Dang,
You've
Mike.
got your
But I think it goes to the like where the knee is. I don't know if it goes all the way down to the shin. I mean, it may connect to the shin that way, like it wraps around in front of it, the other interior teardrop.
yeah, something along them lines. And then like from the side, you get your bones here. You got your quadriceps.
It's tricky. It's a tricky thing
It
because
is, man. Leg muscles are kind of a.
it's because there's so many of them in one
yeah.
space.
I've always liked drawing like female legs. In a way, I've never really had a problem with. It's the male legs that I'm just getting around to figuring out too.
They're the same.
Well, I know I know technically they are, but you can go about them in such different ways. Like I'll show you next time you come to my screen, but not right now.
Tibia, thank you, Seven. The biggest issue I have with drawing the pelvis region is that transition from the waist down the top of the thighs. So you mean like these are your what do they call this muscle here?
The
one that wraps around.
Oh, what is that? This
the hip.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. Obliques.
Obliques, yeah.
Oh, dang.
So the
I don't know
obliques.
none of it.
And then so the obliques kind of curve around your hip bone. So there's nothing. If you just reach down with your finger, you can feel your hip bone. The muscle directly above that hip bone is your oblique. Right? So your obliques are here. Then your abdominals come up here. Your belly button is here in this bottom cross path of the abdominal. So this is where your belly button would be. And then your rib cage. This is your solar plexus. These are your latissimus dorsi.
I always thought that was a joke. That name.
What, the latissimus dorsi?
Yeah.
What, when I hit John Malin with it because he didn't have a clue about anatomy?
Oh no! Did you hit John Mail with it? I just always thought that was a
I
funny
think that's
name.
when he started not liking me. Was when I corrected him on
That's the latissimus dorsi is where I have trouble with how it meets the rib cage. I don't understand what I'm seeing.
It's a basket. So you've got your rib cage, right? And then the latissimus dorsi are muscles that weave into each rib. Right? And then your lats kind of sort of
hug the whole thing.
Yeah, and cover it so that these end up looking like little bulbous things because they're underneath the lat.
I mean, I always draw them. I figured enough of that, and I always draw them that way. But like, I do like just the indentation of the underneath part, pop. Like there's a little slight, just like what you just did. But
yeah,
the only thing about this kind of thinking about the muscle structure is that it's good, but I'm actually becoming less and less of a fan of showing all the muscles in every drawing. I actually prefer like the Alex Ross. Even you do a lot.
That's
too.
right. You're right. This is the latissimus dorsi. This is serratus anterior.
That's right. Yeah.
My bad.
So the lats, latissimus dorsi. That's where that's what.
Yeah, this is the lat. These are lats. Latissimus dorsi.
Yeah.
All right, I'll never forget that now.
Lat. Yeah.
That's why we hear the word dorsi is like dorsal fins.
That's one of the very few things that I actually know the name of lats. But I didn't know the full name.
I mean,
yeah, serratus anterior. That's why you remember serratus because they're like serrated, right?
Yeah.
Man, this is a great exercise. You should.
But seeing them connected into the rib cages was cool. That's the part that's tricky. What I also have a struggle with that too, like
basket weaving right there, dude.
Yeah.
Well, because it's always weird because you don't think about there's no real flow to that particular muscle, the one that comes down from the chest. It literally comes down and cuts right out of the chest, and then your muscles come out of that one or whatever.
Well, so these aren't the muscles. This is just your ribs.
Well, the muscles that well, I don't know, the muscles line the ribs. Well, anyways, but you see that line that comes down and aims towards the back of the lat. It just comes right out of that pectoral muscle, and then your ribs weave into your other muscles that go into the abs. I just had to start implementing that in some of my anatomy.
I agree with J-Tunes there. You should consider on this channel at least doing anatomy stuff like that.
Because this is freaking awesome.
Who's gonna watch it?
A lot of people that are learning.
A lot of people would watch it.
They don't care about some of the stuff that you want to talk about sometimes, but that stuff is anybody wants to learn that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You should clip this, like, put a nice.
No, not for this. This is terrible.
What?
I think it's good.
It looks freaking great. Gosh, dude.
Well, that's really the problem, is that you're a perfectionist, and that's that's why it won't work, because you can't. It's true. It's like I won't get into it, but I work with someone like that they won't get anything done because
they can't get out of their own way.
Yeah. I mean, I have that same problem.
I can get out of my way.
No, you can't. When it comes to art, you get real weird.
Yeah, Seven. One of these days, you can join a stream. Blood nerd.
But I think
this looks terrible. I mean, look how thin this leg looks. It's horrible. Although that's the thing about legs is, like, from the front, your leg is generally looks thinner, and then when you turn your leg to the side, it looks thicker.
Well, that's the part of the problem.
This is what your leg looks like if you bisect it, right?
Right.
It's an oval. It's not a circle.
Right. I was going to say that another problem with I think it affects your work too, is you're thinking so much about all the mechanical parts of that. You're not thinking about the form, the overall form. And because that's the part that's tricky, is that you have to match the mechanical parts to the form. But if you don't get the form right, then you always end up with like a statue. And that's what I'm trying to get out of, because it's affected my work a lot. Where I'm trying to figure out how to draw a thing. Like, that's why I like Jack Kirby so much, even more now as a more mature illustrator. I look at him now and I'm going, oh, I see. His stuff didn't make sense, but he didn't let the mechanical part stop him from.
If you start stressing about this stuff, you run the risk of losing dynamics in some of your.
But that's why a lot of my stuff looks so weird. Like, I'm enjoying looking at how I have a couple of books. I think I shared it with you guys last time, that has a quick version of this for anime and manga. And and I was looking at, like, a lot of anime art, not like the storyboards, when they do the action scenes.
Mm-hmm.
They bend a lot of physics all the time. Because you're in motion. You know, when you're doing something in motion, you don't have the exact, proportions correct. Things are moving, so it's like the illusion of motion by stretching out. Like, I just saw a drawing today on Instagram. This guy did the character was straddling space because he was about to like move in a different direction. Mm-hmm. But it looked ridiculous by itself. But you know that when it's done in anime, when it's moving, it looks fantastic.
Right.
So sometimes when they try to capture that moment, you have to allow the reader to accept that that's what's happening, because otherwise it starts to look like you're doing turnarounds for 3D design, for like a statue company. Like that's my work for a long time looked like that, just very stiff, and it still does because I'm practicing that.
J-Tunes, what you want to do with that Hogarth book is find your nearest trash can and place it firmly at the bottom of that trash can.
What's Hogarth?
And then perhaps dump some old used spaghetti and coffee grounds on top of it.
That's burn Hogarth. Hogarth has value. He's not the worst. He's just exaggerating some of what you just did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this isn't. Look, I don't draw like this. I was just trying to get the muscle groups, right? I don't. When I draw, it's like, hold on.
That's why the muscles are tricky in the legs, because sometimes we're making things move.
I block in, right? Like, whatever I'm doing, muscles, and then.
Yeah, but I know that deep in the subconscious of your thinking of this thing, you're thinking about the muscle structure as you draw. I know you are. I could tell because that's how it looks at the end. It's not bad. I mean, you pull it off really, really well.
Yeah.
I'm constantly. That's why I'm starting to pay more attention to animation, because I really like. That's really, I think, where I can be a little more free. Like I always thought it was cool that John Buscema, when there's that page in Katajo Comics the Marvel Way, I always appreciate that his legs always look like from the knee down, it looks like a curve, and he does draw the curve, but it's not a curve. Your bones aren't curved, not as curved as he would draw it, but when you have the interior of your calf muscle and the outside of the muscle when they're playing that little game that they do.
Yeah,
it gives the illusion, especially in motion, that it's like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And not only that, it's also cool that it bends the body to kind of have some kind of action line. It's according to the action line. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense. That's the downside to looking at photography too much, is that you see a person moving. The bones are just like sticks connected in the middle with bubble gum, but on the other side of that, if you do it right, it can be really dynamic and really beautiful.
Buscema, that was the dude that did that book with Stan Lee.
How to Draw Comics.
Yeah, and the video that they made from that book.
Yeah, that's Big John.
I love, man. I never knew his name, but I remember watching that video when I was super young. One of my dad's friends at work brought it home to me, and I love that guy. He's one of the very old artists I like. Yeah.
He's one of my favorites of all time. He had a huge impact on my work. I would study. He was my favorite artist, period, for the longest time. And part of it was because, well, one, he was in everything. Like at one point after Jack Kirby, he kind of came in and everything kind of looked like him. And it helped that his brother was working there too, Sal. So he had a similar look, and he would ink him often. And then you see a lot of that in Neil Adams as well. Neil Adams, they kind of share. But if you really go to a deeper root for those things, you look at Frazetta was doing the similar thing too. And so I would imagine that he must have had some impact on them because they were like, John was an advertising artist. And so So that's why, and that's why I appreciate Alex Ross so much. He's a little stiff too, but he came from outside of the comic world to go in there. So I think that a lot. And so graphic design is really important, and that there's more to comics than just drawing cool muscles.
Yeah.
But that does help a lot with the suspension of disbelief. You want to be able to give someone the ability to kind of believe that this is a real thing or whatever. That's why I would love to take a good life drawing class at some point in my life. I want to do that because there's a lot going on. I draw too slow because I'm so fixated on like, wait a minute, this muscle locks with that muscle. But when you're just looking at the human form, you don't get to see all that unless you're looking at a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're really looking at just how people, I think you do a good job with that, Matt. Like you're managing the form primarily, but then sometimes because there are some things you draw like I notice in your eyes. Sometimes your eyes get a little weird. I think it's because you're not thinking about that at all there.
Yeah, I don't think I used to think about the eyes more. I catch myself not thinking about them as much, especially in pencil stuff. You're right about that.
But nevertheless, though, there's a lot of it's all a balance, though. I think if you don't have any muscle structure, you just got a bunch of sacks of jelly running around.
J Tunes, as Seven mentioned, get the Bridgman book. George Bridgman's Complete Guide to Drawing from Life. You can get the PDF for free. It's public domain, but you can probably get a print copy for $16 off of Amazon, and it's life changing as an artist if you understand. It's all about form, structure, anatomy, understanding the mechanics of the human body. It's a fundamental book, I believe, for every artist who wants to understand the human anatomy.
I found Loomis to be super helpful that way too. Loomis
was great too, but
I hated
his
that.
anatomy is actually wrong. If you look, it's I mean, not that I don't get my anatomy wrong, but it's like I'm not making an art book on how to draw anatomy either.
Yeah, not that he's not like way better than me, but I hated.
Really, you don't like Loomis either?
I never really liked that. It's
really
like
that's interesting.
Loomis's head, I use Loomis's heads more than I use Bridgman's heads.
Yeah, I do too.
I use Bridgman's for body, but Loomis's heads are great.
Right, it's the bodies of the Loomis. I think that.
Yeah, because his anatomy's wrong. And his how to draw
anatomy. I don't know what that is. I haven't seen it that wrong, but
he gets the muscles wrong.
And he really accentuates them freaking knees. If that's what I'm thinking of.
You sure about that?
I'll double check. Let's see if that's the one I'm thinking of.
Well, either way, I think Bridgman's cool, but Bridgman sometimes is a little abstract. I don't like Bridgman's hands. They look weird. They look like geese heads or something.
Honestly, never seen the Bridgman.
Yeah, but what you're trying to learn is the mechanics from Bridgman.
Yeah, but
and then
his hands look terrible.
Right, but you need to. It's like understanding the rules so that you can break them.
That's not what I see. I see bad hands, but okay.
I need to see this. You said Bridgman? That's look at this.
Yeah, I love a lot of Bridgman. I love the way he handles like the torso. I like when he would do the box and have like the little cords hanging from the corners of the box to the pelvis. That's super helpful. When you twist the torso away from the pelvis, you get that. You see where the stretch is. That's super helpful. But I honestly, a lot of animation things help me a lot too. The whole idea of the sack of flour or whatever, that's really helpful when it comes to understanding the way. That really put some shoe leather on that for me. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, that's exactly what's happening. I can see it now. You know, and then of course, it's not that it's not explained in all of these books. It's just that that's such an odd concept to think about. When you see the sack of potato or sack of flour, you're like, oh yeah, I see how how when you see a body just kind of like slump over itself.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I see. That's the natural form of that. You know, who I thought did a really good job with that was Eisner. He in all his other stuff, that sort of thinking about how normal people are. Almost no one walks around with an erect back, you know, all straight and firm. They normally are just hunched over. They have bad posture, and that was really helpful for me to see what that looked like. And then of course, that's why superheroes look so super, because they're always super healthy, right? Or they stand properly. Unless you're a big bulky guy like the Hulk or something, then you have a lot of you're pushing a lot of. It's okay for you to be kind of broken that way. Yes.
Yeah.
That stuff is cool.
I agree with that.
You do it really well. I like looking at the way you draw, Matt, because I like how you're thinking about the form that way.
Well, here's a fun thing about the way I always thought about legs. Female, what I was talking about earlier was I used to always just like whenever just come down to the leg, and then where the kneecap is, just bend it out. And what's happening is like there's a little that knee,
Mm-hmm.
and even on this side, and then when you're coming from, well, that's kind of weird.
The problem though is that form is hard to teach, that method, because what I can't figure out there is where the knee's supposed to be. That's why when someone's just drawing the contour, that's why Mike's method of the understanding the structure is important, because you know that with that lump that you drew there, someone who's not aware of anatomy that lump will end up either too high or too low, because they don't know why that lump is there.
No, I just remember you're exactly right. I just remember this is how I grew up. I did it all wrong, and I did it all backwards, and it took me 5 times as long as it should have. But here's the coolest thing is like it just works from the back the same way, and it was a simplified way for me to just try and
your stuff looks like you're drawing from a life study versus
that bend. Exactly, yeah.
This is cool. Yeah.
And then I mean, I guess you can, once you go down and you can plant the feet, and maybe this one will be up.
I'm actually a big fan of like some of the classic painters' feet.
Very jacked up, man.
But anyways, it was the idea. I'll fix that one.
They're going the wrong direction, I think. But
you get the idea. What I'm getting at, though,
is that Popeye?
Finish your what you're saying, Elliot.
No, I was gonna say I love. It's not a fetish. I just love the structure of a foot, like the way that like Michelangelo did it, and Raphael, all those guys like that. When you see a foot, like who's really good, does this similar thing you're doing to Matt. He did Conan for a while for Dark Horse. Oh, what's that dude's name?
Cary Nord.
Cary Nord, yeah. I love how he does like that foot looks solid, like and it looks like it's holding weight from the rest of the body when he does it, and he doesn't put a lot of detail in it either. It's what I get grossed out is when I see all the weird phalange toe things spread out. That looks odd to me. That looks a little grotesque, but when it's like a good solid foot, and that's why I like looking at those statues. So I was like, oh, that's cool. That looks good. That's my favorite part of those. But
what I love is Burns Hulk feet.
It's really awesome when you get a good chunky Hulk foot, man. It's like the best feeling in the world.
John Byrne did the best Hulk feet.
It was always weird when I was looking at elbows too. Whenever I was growing up, whenever you're like, say you're drawing a forearm, and then like there's the shoulder, and then you got the elbow shape.
Mm-hmm.
I always liked that growing up, and it's always sad to me whenever I see artists really messing that up.
What is that? What is that?
The shape of the elbow. Is that making sense? You see what that is?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the fingers. But I always liked it how, so say there's the shoulder cut out this way, then you have the bicep, the armpit, and then I like how the elbow goes into this type of, I did it wrong. This type of shape.
You mean the angle?
Yeah. I always like how the elbow is just one of the most fascinating things to me. It just blows my mind, and I love it.
Miro Huxley loves to draw female feet.
Nobody can draw ears better than me. I'm the best. So.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm the best.
At ears?
At ears.
Well, then your ears are terrible.
I'm going to show you an ear right now.
Show me your ear.
Watch
and I
this.
will show you how to draw an ear.
Big honking ear right here. It's so weird. in case anyone's thinking like this, I'll never forget getting over this when I was younger, is drawing an earlobe, but never draw the earlobe, just draw a freaking thing. I come up here, and then it comes, whatever this is, comes out over here. And
Every ear has a variation on the same structure.
right. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the best ear of your life. I like how this part kind of comes out and then it comes back again into the lobe. And then there's the actual.
That ear's ugly, Weldon.
What are you talking about?
Ugly ears. Oh my gosh.
It's not
Here,
ugly. I'm
let
not
me-
done.
Look, this is an ear. It's very simple.
I'm going to define my ear. You draw your ear. I'm going to come back to my ear. Oh my goodness, Mike. No.
What do you mean, no?
Hold on.
That is the basic structure of an
You
ear.
draw your ear and you come back to my ear.
Your ear is a convoluted mess.
Yeah, I gotta side with Mike on that one. that ear's solid.
What? That
Yeah.
ear is
No,
solid.
my ear is solid. Your ear
What?
looks like an omelet.
All right, we're taking votes on this one. That is is way better looking ear.
My ear. I do a fast. I don't even play around. I just do
And that's like nobody draws.
We're
ears
not even
better-
looking at your stupid ears anymore. Well,
better than me.
That's all I do. I just do that. I don't even play around with all that.
that your ear has 2 ear holes. What is going on here?
No, there's a little this piece. This is the bottom piece. This is shaded area.
Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, Elliot. I love you. But that.
I love you too, but I don't know what I was looking at just now. I saw my breakfast tomorrow. I didn't see.
But that ear is atrocious.
Here's if you want to. This is like the perfect personification of the ear. Right. So you have this line that goes in here, comes over the. Now this is different because sometimes you have one lump here, and sometimes you have 2, right?
Where?
This is
Where?
where the ear hole is.
Where? I can't see what here is, Mike. Oh, I see. Yeah. I
Right.
normally just do the one.
So you have
The
this,
one.
this swoop here comes in. I'm over dramatizing this.
Oh, I could
Right.
tell. It was like Play-Doh.
And then this is a sort of a Y shape that comes out where it's like a fork in the road, and then it has this divvy here, and then this just shapes in there. So you can have this fold come around here, and there's there's all variations, but this is the very basic structure of the ear. And then you can shade here, you can shade here, you can shade in here. You can shade in here if you want. And then obviously you have some lobes go like this, some lobes go against the side of the cheek. It doesn't matter. There's all of this stuff is variable. You know,
Yeah,
some people
variables.
this part might be very thin, some people this part might be, some people this part's huge. It's just all these variables, but that's the basic structure of an ear.
Yeah. I don't think so. Now pull up an actual.
Wait, what did you just say, Weldon?
Come
He said he
back to
doesn't
mine.
think so.
Come back to mine. Look, there's another ear from a different angle on the side of the face. Nobody draws ears better than me.
Where?
This
What,
thing.
that thing?
There's the eyebrow,
Aye,
the
Weldon.
cheek.
That looks like a soggy taco.
Yeah, it looks like grandma's gums or something. I don't know. It's like Earthworm Jim growing out of the side of someone's head.
You know what the way he says? The way he goes, oh my gosh, those
Doing it.
are the greatest ears ever.
Nobody draws better ears than this.
All right. I didn't know you were such an ear guy, but
I know. Weldon's pride is misplaced here, buddy.
I
Hold
know.
on.
Of
Wait-
all
wait
the
till
things
I-
I've ever complimented your art on, ears was never one of them.
Yeah.
Well,
and it still isn't.
It's clear why. You've made it very evident this day. And then there's that funny little.
On this day, the year of our Lord.
What is that? Are you drawing a potato?
You have extra things going on there.
Doing?
That looks like cauliflower ear. That's what that is.
I'm shading it too much.
That looks like cancer flower ear. Holy cow.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me try this again. That's not the worst ear, but yes. No, I'm you've only like secured my pride in my ear drawings tonight. I'm not messing around.
You've only cemented my my ill-placed pride in ears.
I'm gonna draw a tutorial on how to draw ears.
Please don't.
Because how about we do this now? How about you actual Google what an ear looks like from the side?
Yeah, Mike. I think this is going to be a bad bet here. Let's save the blood for the bloodbath here. Poor Matt.
What the hell are you even talking about?
Yeah, go Google what an ear actually looks like, and it's going to resemble my stuff more than anything.
It's going to look like an ear. Not sure what that looks like. Sorry.
That is a dang good ear.
That looks like that's a great potato chip. It's not a Ruffles. That's not sour cream.
It's not a drawing of an ear, Mike.
I'm telling you the structure of an ear.
Not a drawing of an ear.
This is the structure.
A photo of an.
Oh my gosh.
Structure of an ear. Now we're talking. Goodness, there are some funny looking ears out there.
I told you they're all. There's so it's an unlimited variety.
Ears are heinous looking.
What? But the basic structure is always the same. You've got the split.
Yeah. That's why I go with a shorthand version of it.
Right. This one kind of looks like a fetus.
Man, there are some mutant ears out there.
I'm telling you, they are, but the basic structure is always.
But none of them look like your potato chips.
That's right. Oh my gosh! Look at this one.
Oh my gosh!
Gross! Why are you making me look at these?
Oh, look at that one right there in the middle picture on the right.
All right, I'm done with this. I think we all lose.
No, we don't all lose, Matt. You lose.
No, my ears are better. My ears are more like evolved.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yours are like alien ears.
They're far more, I don't know, pleasing to the eyes.
Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
I don't know what that jazz is.
Fuzzy Creature says ears are not sexy. Confirmed. That's right.
Goodness, I thought ears were better looking than that, but those were some foul looking ears.
That was pretty gross. All right, we're gonna draw some feet and get the foot fetish crowd in here.
Oh, I like to draw feet.
You said you can draw. You like to draw feet, Elliot? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, hands and feet are the funnest. They really like make some characters. Where's the drawing I was working on? Now we're drawing some Loomis feet. Or are those Bridgman's feet?
These are Mikey's feet. I was turned a little pinky on the inside.
I'm not hating, but I'm not really into this Bridgman stuff I'm looking up. Either,
well, you have to read it.
Definitely not the faces.
Yeah, the problem though is he doesn't.
No, that's why I said Loomis has better faces. Loomis's structure for faces is more pleasant. Now here's the thing: the particular and individual parts of the head, Bridgman is better, but putting it all together for the I don't know how you even phrase it. Loomis just has a better overall head structure.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, he's better at explaining it. Like he does the head, the sphere that he slices the sides off and all that stuff. Like, oh, you know who does that too is J. Scott Campbell taught me that. And when I realized he was getting it from Loomis, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see what's happening there.
J.J. Kirby uses the toaster model.
Toaster.
That's funny.
What's that? He does like a rounded rectangle cube.
Yeah, he does. He says the head is like a toaster.
I can see that. It's the same idea. He's just from that side like that?
Something like that. I forget. It's been a long time since I saw him teach somebody.
I teach the hands like it's a McDonald's French fry box. That's just a toaster with a smile. Like,
love the squished little toe.
It's hard to draw a foot from that angle.
Yeah.
Just a.
Say survival bow because I want the survival bow.
What the hell?
Another year. Oh, my daughter got engaged tonight.
Oh, congratulations!
Love it. Hey, that's kind of huge. Hey, we're in February. I can't believe this. I can't remember what's the day that your boy.
It is the 3rd. Well, it's the 4th now, but it was the 3rd when she got engaged. And Anna got married today. My daughter got engaged today.
Yay! That's
Who's Anna?
So great.
Anna, that Star Wars girl.
She did. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying was February. Wasn't your boy supposed to, or is it March?
He gets married at the end of the month.
Yeah, I thought it was February. Dang.
One of my pet peeves is are fists. I get frustrated when I see artists do bad fists. When they do that fist with that thumb goes the wrong way, like it looks like a broken thumb. Ugh, I hate it. And there's the new G.I. Joe Duke that they're putting out that's designed after the original toy, similar aesthetic. He's got a busted hand like that. It's terrible. And it's like, guys, please. That could break the whole thing.
Who remembers Fort Vader? Do you remember my Boba Fett?
Oh,
what?
Sounds so familiar.
Oh my god!
When you drew him with your foot?
Boba Fett, bro. It's on Cecil's channel.
I don't know. I don't know
What's
if I was around.
Channel Cecil says. Cecil says. Mike Miller. What? Boom. Who remembers this?
I vaguely remember that.
I don't remember any of that, Michael.
Why is it not loading?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Should I do it on the computer instead?
Maybe I'm getting tired, Mike. I might have to get out of here.
No, you have to watch Boba Fett.
I don't want to watch your feet.
Yes, you do.
Well, show us the feet that you just drew, Elliot, while that loads.
Oh, I didn't draw it.
I thought you draw foot.
I was drawing very loose. I wasn't trying that hard, but I enjoy them.
Be slow. Be slow. Okay, that didn't work at all. So,
You've been blocked, Mike.
stop sharing that screen. No, I don't know what that was weird. War is over. Okay. Present.
Look at this, Mike.
Uh-huh.
It's John Burns, Star-Lord.
Hey, yo. Very nice.
Huh? That's all I wanted to show you.
I've heard of this in legend. Okay. Well, here it is. For your viewing pleasure.
Oh, snap.
Oh, the music.
Me drawing Boba Fett with my foot. AKA Boba Foot.
You started with a gun?
Heck yeah.
I can't exactly sketch it out.
I can't. I just can't believe you're rotating it and everything. Are you eyeballing any reference at any point up?
No.
You just going straight from your memory?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've heard legends of people that use their feet for art. I still haven't seen it happen.
This is your
Okay, so
first-
when we were doing this on Cecil's channel, his viewership went up 400 people. And they all had like weird names like this and Johnny Two Toes and just like all
No.
these weird, but like
Stop.
the foot fetish community like started passing the link around. And I think a lot of those guys stuck around Comicscape.
Awesome.
I think I sold this original for like $400.
Do you remember it being sold?
Did you sign it with your feet?
Yep.
You did. Holy moly. Very interesting.
And there was another one. I don't know if he recorded it, but there was I drew a dragon too.
I remember
Hey,
that.
did I go? Okay.
Let me see if he has that on here. No, it doesn't look like it. But yeah. So,
Wow.
anyways,
That was
that's,
impressive.
that's my footsie talent.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. So you got to go?
I think I do, man. I'm so tired.
Well, yeah, he's got to get ready for the show tomorrow.
Shut up.
Got to get ready for the show.
I'm not going to a show.
All right. Well, let's wrap it up then.
No, y'all can hang out. I gotta take care of this cough too.
2.5 hours.
I can wrap it up. It's fine. It's fine. Then we can talk smack after the show.
100%.
All right. Thanks everybody for being here. God bless us, everyone. Say goodnight, folks.
Good night, folks.